Breaking free. My eyes have been opened. I have walked away from that Democratic Plantation. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, CAC in the Spotlight. Hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and share this video. In this video presentation, I'm sharing something so real with y'all, and I want y'all to know this. I am a Donald Trump supporter. He's who I voted for in his most recent presidential election, November 2024. Why? He's the best candidate, and I don't believe the propaganda brainwashing techniques of the left who want you to believe that he is a racist white man. If you really look at his policies, he is the only president in modern history in the USA that has put forth policies that are going to be to the betterment of the black community. And if y'all can't see that, you need to do research. Like I said, no more brainwashing techniques over here. Nobody's going to fearmonger me for being a Donald Trump supporter. Go to the hood. Go to any black community in the hood. Any Democratic plantation in the hoods in the community. What are you going to see? Broken families, crime, violence, drugs, lawlessness, a lack of order. This is what you're going to see. Poverty. These are generational curses that are passed down from one generation to another. And it seems as if in the black community, especially in the Democratic black community, they can't figure it out. If you really look at it, all of the poverty and the chaos that we have that's existing, that's continuing to be perpetuated in the black community, it all can be traced back to policies that have been legislated by the Democrats, right? The Democratic Plantation, they want to keep you in fear of the white man. They want to keep you poor and on government assistance.
Well, it's the 17th again. That's food stamp day for me. I placed my food delivery order last night, so it got here today at 11 o'clock. This time I got 90 items for $492. I made a video like this last time. All y'all was worried about was if I had stairs and if I tipped. Second of all, I did not tip. That's what y'all want me to say. That's what I'm going to say. Like, use y'all common sense when y'all be saying stuff in the comments. I don't give a fuck about y'all paying the taxes on these food stamps for me to be able to get them. I don't give a damn. And y'all be like, as long as the kids eat, exactly. So I'm feeding these kids with them food stamps that y'all using to spend y'all taxes or whatever the fuck y'all want to call it.
Man, this is some bullshit! And they want to keep families broken and destroyed and dysfunctional. And until you step away and you look at that plantation and you look at how all the policies can be traced back to Democratic propaganda, lies, fear-mongering, plans that have been strategically put in place to keep black people stuck in that state of ignorance. Until you can do that and you look at everything and see how everything has been strategically put in place to keep us where we are, you'll never be able to walk away. That's what I'm saying proudly. I did vote for Donald Trump. I did vote for Donald Trump. And guess what? One of my mentors that I trusted the most, she had the nerve to call me on the phone and try to fearmonger me into thinking that Donald Trump was going to be the president, legislate policies that will harm me, okay, and our community, right, in the USA. Because, you know, I find that a lot of Democratic plantation enslaved peoples, they don't do proper research. She caught wind that Donald Trump was going to deport all of the illegal migrants, right? She thought that alone would be enough to make me fearful of Donald Trump. She tried to use that to tell me I should be cautious, weary, and vote for Kamala Harris. Follow me here, y'all. Y'all keep following me here. Democratic slaves do not properly investigate what they believe. Like I said, she caught wind that Donald Trump was going to deport illegal migrants. Deport illegal migrants. All she heard was deport. And because she knows that I travel internationally and I live in Asia somewhere, she thought that would be enough to get me to vote for Kamala Harris. Connect these dots, y'all. Kamala Harris, who was the prosecutor in California, who made her whole career out of throwing black men into prisons. You feel what I'm saying here? That mentor, who I previously held to a high level of regard, she has been demoted and kicked out of my life. Like I said, if you are a Democratic enslaved-minded person on the plantation, you don't do proper research. You don't investigate what the hell you believe. You have been fed a lie. They play with your emotions. They got you fearful of looking at the other side. And because you can't even look at the other side, you stuck where you are. Democratic enslaved-minded black people on the plantation don't know how to properly investigate what they believe. That's what it is, a belief. And I want to quote one of my spiritual teachers here. To believe something means that first, the lie must exist. Listen to me. Believe. Let's break it down. Be, okay, that means existing. Follow me. Let's break down this word. Be. You got be, right? Be. Leave. Break that down. How do you spell believe? B-E-B, existing. Leave. Break that down. L-I-E. What? What is that, y'all? Tell me. L-I-E. Lie. B. Lie. That means that to believe something, the lie must be. The lie must be. Are y'all feeling me? When you believe something, that means that you don't know something. Y'all hearing me? Do not get it misconstrued. Do not become confused here about what these words mean. Believing and knowing are not synonymous. You understand me? They do not mean the same thing. Believe means that a lie is existing, but you're taking it for face value. But you can't flip that coin over and figure out what's on the back. Turn on the back. What do you know? Look on the other side. Get the full spectrum of what it is that you should know about something before you make a decision, before you come to your own conviction about what that is. And this is how the Democratic Plantation continues to exist in the black community. A lot of people believe something, but they don't know something. Like I told you, a lot of people voted for Kamala Harris because they believe that lie has to be. They believe that Kamala Harris was a better candidate than Donald Trump. But they didn't flip that coin. She's a melanated, brown-skinned woman who was cosplaying being black. So a lot of black people believe that she was one of us. But she's not. But if you look on the other side and listen to what Candace Owens exposed about her, you would know there was zero black in her. She is dark-skinned because she's come from Indian folks, okay? She came from Indian and Jewish folks. Long story short, Kamala Harris, she lied. She know that for the black plantation to exist for the Democratic Party, that lie must be believe. She knows that. They know that. But until you know the truth, before you look on the other side of what's being told you, you won't know. You're going to be ignorant. You're going to be easily manipulated and weak-minded. You're going to be easily convinced and manipulated to believing that this fear is a real thing. Donald Trump is the only president in recent history that I said who has passed policies that would be supportive and beneficial to the black community.